everybody, witam wszystkich. Today I have a Passat CC. It's short from a coupe concept or coupe concept. It looks different from a standard design. It looks more sleek, more feminine, I would say. Tak więc to jest taki bardziej kobiecy design. Te lusterka zakręcone, te linie. See those lines here. Mirrors are a bit like a feminine shape. At least I think it looks more like a feminine design rather than masculine. And this line here gives this car more sleek design, more, I would say, delicate design, not a typical for a Volkswagen, you know, like a solid brick car. Także jest to wersja bardziej taka miła dla oczu. No ja tą recenzję muszę robić po polsku i po angielsku, także tak jak już nieraz Was prosiłem o zrozumienie, nie mam czasu, żeby robić dwa oddzielne materiały, które mi zajmują po 40 minut. Musiałbym mieć po prostu dużo dłużej na ten czas, także wybaczcie. Okay, so I'll be saying both in English and Polish because I don't have too much time to make separate videos, so forgive me please. And I hope you will enjoy it anyway. Okay, so let's start from the trunk, because this is nice thing to see. The trunk looks huge, and actually it is, but this here, it's not too big, this gap here, you see? It's in my Mercedes is bigger, and in actually in quite a few sedans it's also bigger than here. To zwykle jest większe, także wydaje mi się, że tutaj ten otwór załadunkowy nie jest jakoś przesadnie duży, no ale cóż, no jest to sedan. Ok, so let's measure it. Teraz mierzymy sobie i zobaczymy, jak będzie. Now length, it's 116 cm, 116 cm. O kurczę, tam mi się coś przekrzywiło, sorry. Let's check it one more time. Almost 116. But there is a little hump over there. And it's due to the folding seats. We can fold it here. There is my child seat, sorry. I will take this out, and now I'll show you. We can fold this here and fold this latch here, and then we can fold down the seats. The same story here. Of course, there is a problem with the front seat, the passenger seat. It should be closer to the windshield, so we could. You see, the headrest is a problem here, and this passenger front seat. Okay, także no ogólnie jest. Widzicie, co tu się dzieje? Tu jest ta górka, żeby była płaska. It's due to the flat. Let's say it's flat because it isn't. But to avoid this step, they did this. Okay, and now let's get back to the measurements. Now width. I see it's pretty standard. However, it's a bit bigger, a bit wider. It's 103, 104 centimeters. Standard is about 1 meter, so 100 centimeters, 101. So it's a bit better. Slightly better. And from the floor height, it's around 50 centimeters. However, there we have some metal, some frame, so it can be a problem. But more or less, it's 50 centimeters. So not bad at all. And let's check if this car has a spare tire. Yeah, it is. It's a full size. You see, 235, 40, 18 inches. So it's a full size spare tire. Very nice. Conti Sport Contact. Continental tire. Okay, we have a light here. Only one. I don't see any other light. Okay. No comfort, electric open close. We need to do this manually. But it's easy, no problem at all. and we can of course open it using a key, or do we? Can we? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work for the first time. And you see, it goes there, so you don't have this, you know, moving your stuff in the trunk. All right. Okay, so now let's check room in the back. This car is pretty roomy, także samochód jest całkiem przestronny. One thing though about those windshields, about those glass, these windows. We cannot open it from here, but give me a second. Zobaczymy, co się da zrobić. Możemy kluczyk. Okay, and now we should be able to do that. No, I get it. Why? Okay, now we should do that. Yeah. Także zobaczcie. No ja mam problem z tymi drzwiami, bo ja nie rozumiem trochę w samochodach tego typu, tego skrzydełka. You see? This wing is always there. It stays here. We cannot move it down. It's always there. So I don't like it when we have such a slick design with no frames. I don't know, maybe you tell me what do you think about it, but I would much prefer to have the same story as we can have in front. We can move our window down, and you see, it's like a convertible now, only with a roof. But we can grab the doors and close it like here, and it looks cool. So this is my only concern about the... Let's leave it. But I don't know, maybe I'm picky. Okay, so what about the legroom? This is my seat. We will be like this. So it's not the best, but I can fit easily here. No problem at all. 12 volts, 12 volts socket. And what about the headroom? Yeah, it's just enough for me, for my needs. I'm 6'1", mam 186 cm, także mieszczę się tutaj. Czuję czubkami włosów. I can feel the tip of my hair, the ceiling, the roof, but it's better than in a Skoda Superb liftback. Yeah, I'm not joking. I know you maybe you think it's crazy, but it's a coupe with a, you know, roof shaped like that. But anyway, I can fit here. It's no problem. And in the middle seat, whoa, there is a problem. Definitely, I couldn't be here because I'm too big. I'm too tall for this seat. But a person like you know, like 5'8", 5'9" should feel here pretty comfortable. About the legroom, it's a rather big, huge transmission tunnel, and yeah, I can fit my size 12 feet, także mój rozmiar 46-47 się tu mieści. No nie jest źle, aczkolwiek czuję klaustrofobię. I feel a bit claustrophobic here. And I'm sitting in the middle seat. What I can tell about build quality? How everything is screwed together. Yeah, no sounds. Plastic handles, but it's typical nowadays in the cars. Even cars twice the price or triple the price, like this one. So I'm familiar with this. So plastic handles. Everything looks and feels good. Soft materials. Okay, Alcantara, a bit hard to seat. You know, this seat is not the most comfortable seat I've ever seen, but no drama. Także te siedzenia nie są super komfortowe, ale też nie ma jakiegoś tutaj specjalnego dramatu. Ooh, this is a hard one. Oh man, this is like a piece of wood, you know, with a tiny layer of leather. I don't like it. In a Skoda Superb, for instance, it was like a giant pillow, and here, and you hear the sound? Słyszycie ten dźwięk? To wszystko jest to, co też w jednym Superbie mi przeszkadzało. Everything is moving when I lay my hand here. You know, everything is moving, and because it's leather, it creates the sound. Not the nicest sound we could have. And here we have a big oh, this is one of the biggest I've ever seen in a car. It's huge opening. Okay, it's a huge gap. You can easily fit a snowboard here. Pair of snowboards actually. Okay, so about let's measure the width. Zmierzymy sobie teraz the widest, not the widest, the narrowest place in this cabin between the armrests. Between those armrests is 133 centimeters. 133 cm. No, to tak akurat, no, ani za dużo, ani za mało. Ale mówię wam, że to jest jeszcze sprawa wyprofilowania. Tutaj zobaczymy. Kanapa, zobaczcie, jest tak wyprofilowana, że tyle marnujemy miejsca, my tu siedzimy. No więc to tutaj już niektórzy z moich widzów zauważyli, że to bardzo ważne jest to, jak jest wyprofilowana kanapa. Więc jak tu siedzi osoba... Zresztą ja mam fotelik, taki nieduży, zobaczymy. Let's say here is the baby in the middle seat. We have a full size seat here and a full size seat here. Także zobaczcie, jak to wygląda. To jest mniejszy fotelik oczywiście dla młodszego dziecka. No i czy ja się mieszczę? Can I sit here pretty comfy? Well, let's say I can. It's not the comfiest place right now, but I could travel like this. Not bad. And I'm rather big guy. No, także dla mnie, raczej większego gościa, nie jest tak źle. Now let's check the front driver's seat, the most important. Okay, let's check glass thickness. It's thicker than in a normal car. It's standard glass, of course, not acoustic, not soundproof, but single layer. But it's thicker. You know, I can feel on with my hand. It's thicker. It's close to my windows in my Mercedes. Maybe a bit thinner, także blisko do grubości Mercedesa. Może, the Passat B8, the newest generation of this car, not CC, but the B8 has thinner windows. You know, the standard windows you can order in Germany when you buy this car in Germany. I'm saying about a Passat B8. You can order, of course, with acoustic glass, with a double layer, with thicker windows. But in my country, in Poland, you cannot order this car with the acoustic windshield. So we can have only with a standard glass. And this is in Passat B8. It's thinner, and this is bad because, you know, thicker glass, it's better sound insulation. All right, and if we are talking about sound insulation, let's check how this car sounds. Okay, this is only background noise, so background noise check, around 33 decibels or even less. Let's start the engine. We can just push it. We need to push it. No. Press brake. Okay, I did it. What the hell? Alright. And now we can definitely hear the diesel under the hood and inside the cabin. Let's check it. Okay, we will turn off the AC. To be fair, only engine noise. .48 flat decibels. The loudest engine I heard so far, it was in a Chrysler Grand Voyager. You can find this movie on my channel, and it was around 53, 54 on idle, when idling. but then there was a colder engine than here. You see, it's almost 90 degrees. Okay, so 48 flat, and now let's check how the score will be worse with the AC on first gear. We will check air condition loudness, because this is a pretty important factor. You know, when I'm testing cars, I noticed that some air conditions, some AC systems can be louder than it should be. Let's check it. First gear, you see, first mode, not in auto mode. Very good. Almost nothing. Off. Around 1 decibel higher, but I could hear it. Anyway, you know, only 1 decibel, but I could hear the tiny whispering, the tiny noise from the AC, but very good score whatsoever. Okay, so let's tell something about those. This is sport settings or comfort settings. We can choose DCC, this is adaptive dampers. Stop and start system, we can engage it or disengage it. Parking sensors, we can, you know, turn it off or on. Oh, this is start engine, stop engine button. I thought it weird. This is the same weirdness I had in a Volkswagen Touareg dual system, you know, engine start up here or here, you see. So this is like a only charging point. You can load, you can charge your key, I don't know, but you see, we can start the engine using this place, this standard place, or using this place, and key is, you know, you see. Oh, so it's like a keyless system, but we can hold the key here. I don't know, maybe you can tell me why Volkswagen doing this instead of some space here, but maybe it's better, I don't know. Okay, standard analog clock, it's there, we cannot help it, it's just there. And system car, we can where is a car setup, navigation map, media, radio. I don't see a car menu here. You see, traffic nav, map, radio, tone.
System nawigacji.
Well, never mind. Let's hear the engine outside and let's measure it, how loud it is. It sounds nice for a diesel. Now let's check how loud it is 1 meter from the grill, like always. $59.5, almost 60 decibels. And 64, 65 when we are on this grill. And now we will check how loud this car can be when throttling up. Rev limiter 2500 RPM, just too bad. And how it sounds outside. Oops, sorry. Okay, it's not bad for a diesel, but you can definitely hear it inside. Jeszcze widoczność, visibility. Widoczność widzicie. Huge A-pillar. It could be a bit thicker. It would be nice. Wing mirrors, rearview mirror. Not too much. Visibility is not the best, but you know, due to the car body shape design, it's pretty standard. Także widzicie, no widoczność nie powala, ale no, tak to już jest z takim designem. Ogólnie no nie ma, fatalnie to nie jest, ale też super, super na pewno nie jest. W Kudze na przykład, pamiętam w Fordzie Kuga to szło, te drzwi tylne szły tak do góry, że miałem cały czas wrażenie, że coś mam tam w martwym polu. To było straszne uczucie. Tutaj na szczęście nie ma nic takiego. No możliwie. Jeszcze prosiliście mnie o kluczyki, tutaj design kluczyka. No to design kluczyka w Volkswagenie jest taki typowo volkswagenowski. Tu mamy to właśnie strzałkę, żeby go wkładać do tej stacyjki. Port ładowania, nie wiem, akurat do końca nie wiem, o co tu chodzi, czy to jest ładowanie przez Bluetooth, czy jakieś, no nie wiem. W każdym razie kluczyk, to jedyne co mi się podoba w tym kluczyku to to, że jest dosyć prosty design, bez żadnych udziwnień i duże przyciski, wygodne do używania, w nocy też. Wystarczy zapamiętać zamknięcie, otwarcie bagażnika, otwarcie samochodu. Trzeba kliknąć 2 razy, raz zamykamy, a teraz otwieramy, 2 razy otwieramy wszystkie drzwi, bo to jest tak, że jak raz naciśniemy to tylko drzwi kierowcy, to pewnie można w komputerze sobie ustawić. I 2 razy to otwarcie wszystkich drzwi. No ale design to jest przyjemniejszy, to jest metalowy, to fajny, ten kluczyk jest zimny, przyjemny w dotyku. Taki, no, może nawet bardziej kobiecy, ale akurat to tu mi pasuje. Ten plastik jest jakiś taki eco, jakbym go nazwał, taki plastik eco, no nie porywa, ale funkcjonalny, ergonomia jest w porządku. Now let's check how this audio system works and how it sounds. Zobaczymy, jak działa system audio. Let's make everything flat. It's pretty standard menu, just a balance fader, tones, high, mid-range and low frequencies. It definitely sounds too muddy. Bad sound. Yeah, well. Okay, I'll make a shorter test than usual because this is, to be honest, this is one of the poorest audio systems I've ever tested. I've ever, checked in the car. So yeah, I cannot tell too good things about it. It just, play music and let's leave it this way. So I wouldn't recommend it. As a professional, as a pro, as a musician, professional musician. Także nie poleciłbym, to jest jeden z najgorszych systemów audio, jakie testowałem i co mogę powiedzieć, że tylko gra, więcej nie będę tu nic mówił, ogólnie, nie, brzmienie, nie zachwyca, trochę to wszystko brzmi jakoś tak, biednie, ale to jest diesel, więc wiadomo, this is diesel, it's not a concert hall, you will always hear the engine, so, maybe it's not a problem. When you have this car with a petrol engine, smooth and silent, you want to have a better audio system, definitely. So I would recommend it to pay extra money to get this car with a higher audio system, if it's possible, of course. Okay, and now about some space here to storage. This is a nice design for a cup holders. Także śmieszne. Widzicie, naciskamy ten przycisk, wyskakują takie. It can fit to your cup size, także może złapać kubeczek. Tu mamy podłokietnik. O, proszę, tu mamy. This is AUX in, and so we can. It's a mini jack, and we have also USB connector here, so we can, I don't know, charge our device or plug it in. What about the softness about this armrest? Okay, no, it's good. This armrest is not too soft, but it's not dramatic, you know. It's not that hard than in the back, that one in the back. And you see, when I'm doing things like that, this car is brand new, I leave pretty easily my fingerprints, like tiny holes. The foam has a memory, także ta gąbka jakoś ma pamięć i widzicie to, no, nie, I don't know, you know, after 1 year or 2 years, I don't know how it will be then, but the car has only like 4,000 miles right now, so it's pretty new one. Okay, but this is not as important as this compartment here. We have a place for a pen there. Of course, it has a light, and we can cool our glove box using this swivel wheel here. Okay, we can of course disengage a front passenger airbag, and it's a decent size, not too big, but it's a fair size. Okay, and now let's check the softness, materials quality. It's soft and nice rubberish material. You see, it's everything soft and plastic. We can squeeze a bit. This is a hard plastic, you see, and you can hear it, of course. This is soft, and you can also hear it. It's not like a, you know, cheap plastic sound. But and this, oh, here we have a pretty large compartment. Okay, oh man, rather tiny, no, pockets here. We definitely cannot store anything bigger. And this sound, you know, frameless windows. Always something sounds here different, like a boo boo. Także dziwne odgłosy ciągle tych szyb, które otwieramy, zamykamy. No ale samochodzik, design jest taki, wiecie, no. DSG, very nice gearbox, very nice, very sleek to use, intelligent. Not all automatic boxes are intelligent. This actually is. It has dual clutch, so it's fast, and then, you know, it makes shiftings very nice. Także fajnie zmienia biegi, zresztą chyba to wiecie. No i co mogę jeszcze powiedzieć o tym samochodzie? No, jest to Volkswagen, tu nie ma się co rozwodzić. No, kierownica właśnie, czy kierownica jest trochę za cienka. This wheel could be thicker. I much prefer thicker wheels. And my Mercedes is thicker. It reminds me a lot the newest Passat B8 wheel, steering wheel. I have the same, you know, concerns about that. I have there, so it could be thicker, but you know, it depends from your personal preference. This is my opinion. You can think it's good. You need to check it by yourself. Okay, and we have a huge roof here. We can open it, but we can only do it from only. We can do it only up. We cannot make it, you know, slide back. We can only do it goes like this. And we have, of course, some nice cover. Okay. I think it will be it. Oh, and I almost forgot about the size, tire size. I always do that at the beginning. In the beginning, 205 50 17 inches, and of course ventilated brake disc. And let's check in the rear. Winter tires, and I can bet it's the same. Yeah, 205 50 17 inches. And do you remember what was a spare, full-size spare? It was a different size, right? Okay. So, I think that's it. It was a bit longer than I wanted to do, but sorry for my blah 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 sometimes. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching. Of course, it will be nice if you see my other reviews. And for now, bye bye. Także dzięki za oglądanie i mam nadzieję, że te dłużyzny Was nie dobiły. I trzymajcie się, do zobaczenia następnym razem.